Hello fellow Hot Wheels collectors. Been to Cambridge and have found some C cases turning up in Tesco's once again. Also as well, found a couple of other little items in the charity shop. First up we have Ertile, E-R-T-L, with Looney Tunes. And we have Daffy Duck here. This is from 1988, so this is sort of like when the 30s and 40s 30s and 40s cartoons were sort of like being remade, or basically re-shown on British television and other television. Again, absolutely brilliant, heavy metal body. Love the red wheels. So very, very nice this one. Now, a lot of the Ertl toys, they will go for this sort of line, but I haven't seen anything Ertl wise in a while. Okay, you may remember very long time ago I did a video on a masio ambulance and a Hot Wheels ambulance. Remember the casting? It seems like that Hot Wheels casting is very popular amongst other car manufacturers or cheapy toy car manufacturers. I present to you the unknown Hot Wheels ambulance. Now this one, they have done a lot of changes, and I will probably be doing another video on it because I need to get the Hot Wheels original, the masio one, and that means trying to look through all of these boxes here, and that ain't going to be easy. But yeah, all it has underneath it is number 6034 ambulance van China. That's all it has. A little preview of the stuff to come. The doors, however, are slightly different by the fact that they sort of actually open inwards. They don't open out all the way, they actually open inwards. The interior, though, does look the same. Right on the corner there is the bag and the stethoscope. I thought that the interior might have changed, but all they have done is, rather than have a big metal post down the middle, somewhere in the middle, they've changed it. Anyway, that gets rid of that one, and I will do a video on that later, along with some other stuff. Anyway, moving on to the C case stuff. Oh, managed to find some. It could be A case, B case, C stuff, it doesn't really matter. So first up we have the MR11. I like this one because it was very interesting. It's got the faster than ever second edition wheels. Got very cool football hubcap type things there, or wheel arches. It's a very nice model. Also as well, I like how the UK edition, I don't know if the USA version had this, but the actual where you'd usually have the Hot Wheels guy from 2012 or from 2013, now in 2014, that guy stands there. That's pretty innovative. I do like that. C-Case Fangster. The Fangster? Oh yes, that's the treasure hunt. Gotta love me the Fangster. Ages ago, I know, in one of my car boot sale videos, and in these cases up the top here, these ones just here, these little 4 rows here, those ones there, they are all full of the black walls, and those are in there. But the Fangster I am missing, as well as the Turboa. Very cool, fancy vehicle. There, of course, is the Circle Flame logo right on the back side. Sadly, no actual sort of like this is a rare find, keep it safe message on the back. Oh well, that sort of thing happens. Alfa Romeo 8C Composition, something Italian. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous black finish this. Be nice to see this in silver, possibly even red or blue. Some other colour, but definitely would like to see more of that model. But again, if that's the only colour, good choice. Black finish, looks very good. Porsche Panorama, the failed Porsche Panorama. This is basically Porsche's second worst car. The first one being the 4x4, the Cayman. That was a complete failure. This is the 4-door Porsche. Taken them nearly 50 or 60 years to create, the 4-door Porsche 911. I think it looks pretty cool. In this colour scheme, I do have to admit this is probably the only colour scheme. I think probably if they do repeat this, it might be a peg hanger. Speaking of peg hangers, anybody fancy a cheapo version of the red bumper round? Well, I know for a fact a lot of the stores in Cambridge have still got theirs sitting on the pegs, waiting to be sold. Sadly though, nobody wants them. Toyota AE86 Corolla, third colouring. First was black, second was white. This is the silver version. I can already hear the Japanese fans, or the people who are fan of the Japanese castings, going absolutely crazy. So on short card, haven't seen any more of these. These are literally very hard to find. Again, what I usually do is I go in, have a sort of like good rummage, see if there's any new cars there, which there usually isn't. But if there is, I put it to one side. I then put everything back in a neat order. I would if I had a post-it note on me say, already been gone through by Sir Mugman. Because at least then sort of like people would say, oh, who's this Sir Mugman? Oh, he's a collector. 2013 Hot Wheels Chevy Camaro Special Edition in red. This is also a super version. Well, not this version, but you can get a super version. This is sadly the regular, plain, ordinary, faster than ever basic wheels version. I have seen the super version of this, but again, like I say, I only find one super a year. So 2014, I don't know what super I'm going to find, but I'm definitely going to find one. But again, at least I'm finding one, compared to back in the day when I didn't know about treasure hunts or supers. But now I've started to recollect again. I'm looking for all the treasure hunts and supers. Anyway, next up, and the final one actually, I've just suddenly realised, we have the Bat Pod. This is a very cool vehicle. It's a bike. It's called the Bat Pod. I think this is from the Batman Forever second film, or possibly from the Bane film. I don't know, I don't follow it. I just collect the Batman stuff because I know 20-30 years time, when this is sort of quite old and I'm quite old, it's going to be a collector's item. They did have this is the only one, slightly bent card, but other than that though, it has been pretty cool. So again, we are getting C cases. Whether we get E and D cases, I'm not 100% sure. Was it D or E cases? Again, I'm probably thinking that Mattel need to stop with the new cases and wait until 2014. Otherwise, come around about June, July time, we're going to be seeing 2015 cases, and we don't want that. Mind you, perhaps maybe that's why we don't see anything new, and we had a load of H cases in circulation. Oh, and speaking of crapness, or speaking of old cases, my local moons still have E-case cars, 2013 and older. I've seen a couple of sort of like 2010, 2011 carded cards. Oh God, I don't think they'll get any more in until they've updated. Maybe they've got a 2014 case waiting. I don't know. I don't dare ask. It's usually a case of, no, sorry mate, that's all we got out. That's usually their response. Well, tough. Especially at £1.50 as well. I mean, at least sort of like the supermarkets, they charge £1.25. Argos, which is basically a superstore, doesn't sell any food but sells all consumer items, sells them at 147.49p. So, bit expensive, but the most expensive is Moons and Toys R Us at £1.50. I did have a look when I went into Cambridge, which is the last video that I uploaded, Cambridge findings. Well, Cambridge is still a good place. I did find no new cars, but they have restocked, and that is good. And like I say, bumper round red. Wow, that must have been a real failure, because I've seen loads of them, even in sort of like bad condition. But anyway, that is about it. So coming up soon will be another comparison video with the 3 versions of these. I don't know if I'm going to hold 3, but I'll think of a way. And also as well, got some micro machines. Thanks for watching. See you next time.